Sweet.
No, I'm used to doing shit on the spot like that, man. Spontaneously.
Yeah, those are good cameras, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, how have you been these days, man?
I've been good, brother.
Yeah.
My wife and kids are good.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
I do some speeches every now and then, but sometimes that's not enough.
Yeah.
We need to do better. We need to create better resources for men's mental health.
Oh, I agree.
Especially in Canada, where everything is promoting out of our hands.
Yeah.
Because we don't have much saying on what's going on.
Yeah. No, I know it's definitely new. That's why I've always been a fan and a heavy reader of like men's self-help, men's self-improvement books, podcasts, and that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Reading, listening to podcasts, all this is.
Yeah.
And if guys, you're not able to read, sometimes what's a really smart way of like getting free knowledge?
What's that?
Listen to a book.
Oh,
People
for sure.
reading it, like while you're driving.
Audiobook type stuff, yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I fully agree. And yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, I know.
I'm not a reader. I don't like that. I read sometimes books for my kids.
Oh, okay.
Before bedtime.
Yeah.
But I do that.
Well, a lot of times too, people think that, but they've just never read something that they're truly interested in. You got to be like really picky about it and find something that you're like actually really, really interested in reading about, right? And then you'll find that you're like, oh, well, I thought I was bad at reading, or I thought it wasn't really my thing, but now I'm like really absorbed in this book, right? And it's just because you found something that intrigues you to such a degree that you're motivated to read it then, I guess, right? Is at least something I've found with a lot of people as well.
Normally, I treat the haircut like a cologne.
Yeah, for sure.
The cologne, you have to wear it. If it wears you, it's wrong.
Exactly.
So what I'll do is I will guess roughly, depending how many times you come to me.
Yeah.
But I'll normally guess of the way that you dress.
Yeah.
The way of your corners of your face. I will ask questions like, do you style your hair?
Yeah.
What do you do throughout the day? How many times do you wash it? Do you
Right.
go out often?
Okay.
Because most guys, especially in the town where we live, they like something more frequently and easy to wear.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
what that tells me is no parting, less parting, more blended all around.
Yeah.
And they like longevity haircuts. Even though people are not consistent on coming as often,
Yeah.
they still like a fade because they know that if they get a fade, they can take an extra weeks
Yeah.
to their next visit. So I respect that,
Well, and it's quite a very popular haircut these days. Like I didn't notice it much before, and then once I got one myself,
Of course.
and then I noticed I'm like, oh yeah, it seems like a lot of people seem to mention it, and they seem to.
Of course. But just to add a note there, that is sure starting to change it.
Oh, okay.
Most barbers now do use more the 90s type of haircuts with scissors.
Right.
So eventually, a fade will not make you like the busiest barber. And first of all, I think your scissor work and your clipper work has to be at its best.
Oh, for sure, man.
And I believe we should all like continue to educate ourselves. But,
Yeah.
But definitely scissor cuts and definitely fades are like 80% of the job.
So here's kind of a funny question: when you haven't been a barber yet and you're just learning, like it's your very first your very first lesson or whatever, is it nerve-wracking to cut somebody's hair knowing that you might screw it up?
Yes, barbering is a very tough situation.
Yeah.
It will really depending on where you are in your growth.
Yeah.
If you're in a small town with no competition, you wouldn't expect a lot of judging. But if you're in a city or in a town, for example, San Cruz, roughly has about 20 hair salons and 10 barber shops all together.
Yeah,
so you know that there is some competition, right? So when you're a new guy to a place like this, you know that basically if you fuck up, most likely he's going to, at the best case scenario, he's going to say something.
Yeah.
You're going to try to fix it. At the second choice, then he might not come back, and at the worst case scenario, you know, people like to judge and then write a bad review or talk to someone. So you know, I like to cut hair like every day is my best day.
Yeah. So
and I try my best.
So when you're learning to be a barber and you're like in school, do they like bring people in that are like willing to have a beginner do it and you get like a free cut or something?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. Correct. I was a very lucky one because I started doing hair when I was 15 years old.
Right. Well, because your mom always did it, right? So it kind of runs in the family a little bit, right? Yeah.
I'm 28 years old now, but when I went to school, it was after I graduated from high school.
Oh, okay.
And I was 18.
Yeah.
So I already went with some experience, so I was a lucky one. But I mean, a huge portion of my success is it will go to my mother, even though she's a hairdresser and I'm a barber.
Yeah.
I started as a hairdresser, but every time I was hands-on, she will come up and give me a lot of tips.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I was working for her.
Well, even though your mom's a hairdresser, I'm sure she could cut a man's hair or something too if she wanted to, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
So, but like to answer better your question, it is nerve-wracking. It's definitely not a job for the weak.
Yeah, for sure.
And you need to have a really strong personality. I know a lot of people that are with it.
Right.
I know a lot of people quit the job. And that's because of their stress levels just come higher. And after difference there.
Yeah.
And I always show up on the bench first, but I said I will have to do something. I always find an excuse.
Yeah, you have a haircut appointment.
I'm good, man.
Well, it does like tighten the muscles up and all that too after a workout.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good benefits.
Good for recovery.
Yeah. But you've already heard the pitch.
I have tried it.
Yeah.
I've tried that.
You've knocked it off the list once.
Yes.
At least, so you're good.
More than once. I think a couple times I did it.
Oh,
But it's just not for me.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Amazing.